Good morning, children. Let us study today chapter 5, Lines and Angles. Introduction. Is what is line? See, if you draw like this one line, it is called as line. What is its features? A line has no end points on either side. Either side means initial or end. It has no end points. That is called as line. If you take a scale and draw just line, it is called as line. Next, line segment. What is line segment? See, like this. Here, a line segment has two end points, initial and also end. It has end points. So, with the line which has end points, we call it as line segment. Ray. What is ray? Ray has only one end point, that is its initial point. See, if we put this like this dot, it is end point. If we put an arrow mark, it is endless. That is continuation, like that. So in a ray, only initial side it has end point and no end point at the end side, like that. Next, angle. What is angle? An angle is formed when two lines or rays or line segments meet. It may be line segments or rays. See here, we using here line segment and draw an triangle. So line segments A, B and BC intersect at B to form an angle. So minimum two lines have to, we need two lines to get an angle like this. This is an angle. So intersect at B. AB and BC intersect at B to get an angle or form an angle. Angle denoted by the like this symbol, L symbol. Here also see, this is lines. So wherever the arrow mark is there, it is called as line. And whereas the dot symbol is there, it will be called as line segment. So lines PQ and RS intersect at O. PQ and RS intersect at O to form four angles. Here four angles. P, O, yes, see this like this. So like this, see. POS, SOQ. So this is one angle. QOR. This is one angle. And ROP. This is one angle. Like that. See, just see like this. This is one angle. And see like this. This is one angle. And see like this. This is one angle. And see like this. This is one angle. Like that. Next. Related angles. Complementary angles. What is complementary angles? In angles, when the sum of the measure of two angles is 90 degree, the angles are called complementary angles. That is, see, so here just we draw the angles with a scale. When we measured with a protractor, it is 30 degree and it is 60 degree. So complementary angles means when take two angles, its sum, that is 30 degree plus 60 degree. If it is 90 degree, we call it as complementary angles. Next, supplementary angles. What is supplementary angles? When the sum of the measures of two angles is 180 degree, the angles are called supplementary angles. See, like that. One angle 60 degree and one angle it is 120 degree. If we add that 60 plus 120 degree, we get 180 degree. If is sum of two angles are 180 degree, we call it as supplementary angles. So you already learned last year that there are four types of angles are there. Acute angle, that is less than 90 degree, and obtuse angle more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, and right angle it is equal to 90 degree, and straight angle it is equal to 180 degree, and reflex angle it is more than 180 degree and less than 360 degree, like that. So supplementary angles means 180 degree. the sum of two angles should be 180 degree. If it is, so we called it as supplementary angles. Next, adjacent angles. What is adjacent angles? These angles are such that they have a common vertex. They have a common arm. The non-common arms are on either side of the common arm. Such pairs of angles are called adjacent angles. See here, this is the angle here. Two angles are there. See, this is the angle. This is point is there, no? Where two angles are intersect, that is called as, the point is called as vertex. That is the vertex O. It is vertex and it is middle line. It is concerned to this also and this also. That is common arm. And non-common arm are X, O, R, O, X, and here I didn't mention the names to this. This line 1 and this line 2. This is non-common arms. This is middle line. It is called as common arm. This point intersect the lines here. No, this is called as vertex. So what is the features of adjacent angle? This is called as adjacent angle. This is here. Two angles are there. One here and one here. If we give it to the name to this, see here, this is O and this is P, Q, this is R. So this is OR is a common arm. OP and OQ is the non-common arms. Here angles POR and ROQ. This is like as adjacent angles. So what are the features of adjacent angles? They have a common vertex. They have a common arm. The non-common arms, this one and this one, are either side. Either side means left or right side of the common arm. Either side means common arm. It may be left to the common arm or right to the common arm. Such pairs of angles are called adjacent angles. Next, linear pair. What is linear pair? A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. See here, it is an angle. See that this is a straight angle. That means the both sides, if you take the angles, its sum should be 180 degree. That means the linear pair angles always it is a straight angle. See, this is straight angle. That is 1 and 2. The angles in a linear pair are supplementary. Supplementary means that is angle 1 and angle 2. If we take a protractor and calculate this, it should be 180 degree. That is called as linear pair. Supplementary means it should be 180 degree. So linear pair angles are, that is opposite. See, this to this. The angle 2 is opposite to the angle 1. See, like this. This straight line means it is 120 degree and it is if you take an example, it is 120 degree and it is 60 degree. So 180 degree like that. Vertically opposite angles. What is vertically opposite angles? When two lines intersect, that is 1 and 2. Intersect means cut the lines. The vertical opposite angles so formed are equal. See here, this one an angle. See, when vertically means it may be like this or like this. When vertically cut, the so formed are equal. That is 1 equal to 3, 2 angle 2 is equal to 4. So see, L, it is the L and M two lines. L and M two lines which intersect at O. Here O. So 1 and 2 form a linear pair. Linear pair means, see here, when we see like this, see, it is a straight angle, and we like this straight angle, like this straight angle. So 1 and 2 form a linear pair means it is supplementary and it is equal to 180 degree. So 1 is equal to 3. 1 is equal to 3 means opposite angles are equal, and 2 equals 4. That is 2 equals 4 means it is equal. That is opposite angles. Opposite angles are equal. It is also same like that. You can draw like this or like this. pairs of lines, intersecting lines. In that, when two lines L and M meet, we say they intersect. The meeting point is called the point of intersection. That means when two lines L and M meet, we say they intersect. L and M means intersect. This point is called a point of intersection. See like this. This is the right way to intersecting lines. See here, C and P intersect the B and E like this. AC and BE intersected P. AC and BE. AC and B intersected P is called as intersecting lines. Next, transversal. What is transversal? A line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. Here, two lines are there and intersect with one line, which is called as transversal. This P is called as L and M are two lines. It is intersect by P, that is cutting the two lines. So, a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. This is the P is the transversal. P is a transversal to the lines L and M. Next, angles made by a transversal. So, I have drawn here same figure. In last sheet, I show no same figure. I have drawn with different color, so better understand. So, angles made by a transversal. There are so many angles are made by this transversal. First one, interior angles. See, this is interior means inner side of the this two lines. See, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is interior angles. Exterior angles, that is out of the line. 1, 2, 7, 8. This is exterior angles. This is interior means ಒಳಗಡೆ, exterior means ಹೊರಗಡೆ. Pairs of corresponding angles. Corresponding means if you take upside the line, here also second line upside the line, that is 1 and 5, 2 and 6. This is corresponding. So same direction. 3 and 7, 4 and 8, like this is corresponding angles. Next, angles made by a transversal. The same next point. So first one, interior angles, exterior angles, pairs of corresponding angles. Next, pairs of alternate interior angles. Alternate means opposite sides angles. Example, 3 and 6. See here, 3 like this. See, 3, 6, 4, 5. That is opposite side. Pairs of alternate exterior angles. So, here upside the line or outside the line. 1, if we take here, 8 opposite side. Here we take 2, here outside. Here also outside, here also outside. 7. 1 and 8, 2 and 7 are pairs of alternate exterior angles. And all the angles are equal. So next, pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Interior on the same side means here. Left means left side, right or right side. 3 and 5, 4 and 6, like that. Next, next point, transversal of parallel lines. So here parallel line means it cannot meet each other. That is these two lines cannot meet each other. So transversal to the parallel lines. What are these features of this transversal of parallel lines? When a transversal cuts two parallel lines, each pairs of corresponding angles are equal. So wherever we take the measures of any angles, its angles are equal. See here, each pair of correspondings are equal. 1 and 5 corresponding means same side. 1 and 5 angles are equal. 3 and 7 are equal. 2 and 6 are equal, 4 and 8 are equal. Next point, each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Interior means opposite sides. See, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. That's equal. Each pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. Each pair of interior angles on the same side, that is 3 and 5, are supplementary. Supplementary, see, when we see one is acute angle and one is obtuse angle. So it's, if you measure this, it's a means 180 degree. Supplementary means it should be equal to 180 degree. If you measure 3 and 5, it is 180 degree, and 4 and 6, if you measure like this, so see this in this direction, it's also 180 degree. So okay children, so in the next class let us solve the exercise problems. Okay, if you have any doubt about this lesson, phone call me to me and ask the doubts. Okay children, thank you.